Hello Taurus, it's Crystal Raven coming to you with your August general rating. One moment. Okay, thank you. So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the overall general reading for August. And I'm getting like this rushed type energy. So kind of like to the point, straight to the point type of energy. And I want to go ahead and just like get into it with you guys because that's the feeling I'm getting you're wanting me to do. So let's go ahead and say our prayer though. Spirits to guide me, angels that protect me, goddesses and my God, please be with me as I give Taurus a reading for the overall general for August. Please help me see clearly, help me see the messages that they need to see. I'm just a tool for you. Thank you for using me. Okay guys, let's get into it. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Anybody that is new to my channel, welcome. Anybody that has come back that's a subscriber, thank you for the love and support. I normally go into a very different way of starting my reads, but like I said, Taurus is feeling a very rushed energy, I feel. So I want to just go ahead and get into it for you guys. Here's some messages for Taurus for August, please. Messages for Taurus for August. Messages for Taurus for the month of August, please. Okay. We'll do one more time. Some messages for Taurus in the month of August. Okay. So the next we got was, okay, so let me tell you what we have so far on the board. We have the Devil, Five of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Nine of Wands, then down here we have the Ten of Pentacles, or sorry, Ten of Cups, Four Swords, and the King of Cups. Okay, what we don't see is this card here, and that is the Page of Swords. Okay, so for some, I'm getting that there was definitely a situation, you're done, you're over with it, you have now left that situation and went as far as you could, away from the stuff that just makes you feel defensive. It makes you feel like you have to always, you know, be on guard. You're just moving away from that. Whatever energy that was for you, you're moving away from that. Okay, and it could have even been like with this Page of Swords here, it could have been an epiphany moment. It could have been a moment of, you know, I'm not gonna allow pain to dictate my life. And while you were in contemplation mode, which we've all been in this mode here lately, like just in and out of just restful periods, you've realized what really makes you happy and what really emotionally fulfills you. And I think for some, it might be a shock to you. For others, you know, just getting away from things that were toxic in your life, whatever that is, even at toxic thinking, it could even just be as simple as toxic thinking. Getting away from that has just helped you open up so much more in the ways of how you even deal with other people, maybe even how you dealt with somebody who seemed very selfish in love to you before. You've actually been able to show unconditional compassion towards that other person and maybe surprisingly they show it back. Who knows? Let's get the, this is the Spellcaster's Tarot that I'm using. Let's get the Gilded Tarot out and get some clarifiers. One moment, please. Thank you. Let's shuffle the Gilded Tarot. The decision that you make, and it could be leaving just leaving a home and going towards something that you feel like you've worked extremely hard for and you're very protective over. You're successful in it. You know, you leaving the situation that doesn't serve you any longer, and if you can do it with love in your heart, then you're very successful at it. Clarify this Devil, please, for Taurus. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, please, for Taurus. Thank you. Clarify the Five of Pentacles for Taurus. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you. Clarify the Chariot. Chariot. I don't know why I just said it like that. The Chariot. Thank you. Clarify the Nine of Wands, please. Clarify the Nine of Wands for Taurus for the month of August. Guess that one's supposed to stay there too. Okay, clarify the Nine of Wands. Thank you. Clarify the Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords. We got clarifiers for that one. Clarify the Ten of Cups, please. Thank you. And the King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups, please. Okay. Okay, guys. So, get my cards in order here. This is what we don't see, and it's over this Four of Swords, and maybe some of you have seen it already, some of you, it's coming to you right now, and some of you will be coming to you. You got the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Wands in reverse, okay? This is definitely, okay, let me get through this. So, I feel that you have struggled a lot with being who you authentically are, okay? There's been a lot of constraints in life with all of us, whether that's financial, family-wise, whatever the case may be, or it could even be addiction-wise. There's been something that was, you know, maybe fun, but it wasn't good for us, right? So we want to be our authentic selves, and so we want to step into the star mode where, you know, we can be, you know, just in our own truth, just us, who we are. And I'm not a Taurus, but I'm just reading from the side of Taurus, okay? For the Five of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, this is you leaving a solid situation, whether that was work, whether that was relationship, or whether it was even just a thought pattern that you just got in the house. Maybe it's a habit that you formed at home that you're just done with, and you're like, no, you know what, we're not doing it like this anymore. And you've made a decision to not do it like this anymore, whatever that is for you, and you're moving towards very stable, not just money, but I mean mindset, you know, the way you deal with others. This is like legacy. You go from being defensive to leaving a legacy because you decided to do something different, whether that is different people or different ways of thinking or any of those things that are just toxic or that, you know, keep us held backwards. Once we choose to move away from that, it just gets us right into our ultimate stability. And then you have this Page of Swords that comes in with some truth. And to me, this is a little bit of like enlightenment, or like an aha moment, or you know, you intuitively see the truth, but you don't know if you're seeing it right. One moment. Okay, thank you for holding. So like what I was saying was, it's like you could see it, but you couldn't see it. It was like the standing too close to the forest and not being able to see the trees, in a sense, okay? So this, honestly, this Mercury retrograde has helped a lot of us slow down and find the strength to be able to see the things we don't want to see, or deal with the things that we haven't wanted to deal with in a long time. And it gives us that strength. And we may feel like we're just this little, you know, bit of truth, you know, it's a page. It's not like it's a king or anything like that. It's just like, hey, you know, I've got some truth here too, you know, that I want to be me, right? The universe is telling you, you have the strength of a lion to do it. You may feel like you don't, but you do. Whatever that is that you're wanting to go towards, you've got this. You have it. You have that strength. The Four Swords, it was clarified by the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Wands. This is like deep contemplation on like putting down all the burdens that, and having a lot of different passions, but not knowing which ones to go towards. And it's almost like you feel like there's, you know, eyes on you, or there's people speaking your name in different ways. You know, maybe people speaking about you, social media or whatever. You're just waiting to hear a message. But during this period of waiting around to hear whatever it is that needs to be heard, you're realizing what your passions are, and which ones you want to go towards and what you don't want to go towards. And it's like a reflection, a pause, a minute, just to be like, okay, now what do I consider my burdens, and what do I consider my passions, and why are some of them burdens and passions, and if they are, do I want to continue to go on with those ones or not? And you walk away out of this resting period straight into the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Cups. So you walk straight into happiness because you figured out. The universe gave you that moment to have that pause, and you figured it out. And yeah, you've been hurt a lot in love. The King of Cups was clarified by the Three of Swords. You have been hurt a lot in love. Or just in love is lots of different things, not just a relationship. It could be friendships, bosses, you know, whatever the case may be. You have a huge heart and you feel like it gets broke. So you're putting your love back towards yourself right now. Even if you're in a relationship and you're in a solid foundation, if that's your life, then great. But you are still learning that the key to true emotional fulfillment is to love yourself first. And the way that you figured this out was walking away from the heartache and being your authentic self and just speaking your truth and saying, you know, what is it that I want and what is it that I don't want in life? And then you make that decision. And if you don't know what that is, then you just say, I just know I want to like myself more. I want to love me more. And when I am compassionate and loving towards myself, I'll figure out what that is. Because the Knight of Wands is like wounded warrior, being very defensive. This that you're walking into is a lot of wonderful love. And it says to me self-love. And that's what Spirit's wanting you to know right now. Whether it is relationships, family, business, whatever the case is, choose your happiness. choose to be your authentic self, and that will lead you out of heartache, out of heartbreak. Okay? I know it's just a quick message for you guys. For the month of August, I'll be doing more, of course, for full moon and things like that. But it was your energy. It was like I was feeling you. So I hope you resonated with this. Let me know in the comment section below. Anybody that hasn't subscribed, please do. And anybody that is returning, thank you so much for your support. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.